I'm trying out a new recorder. I don't know how it's going to go. I may still continue using the first one until we finish the Doki Doki playthrough, just because I want to do that still 10 minutes by 10 minutes. But this one, I was thinking about just recording a large chunk and then splitting it and uploading it. Cutscene.
His name was Geralt of Rivia. He was a witcher, a professional monster slayer.
Indeed he was.
An unusual contract to lift the curse that held a monarch's daughter.
Oh yeah.
It was enough to spend the night with the princess.
Oh ho.
Dusk till dawn.
Oh ho ho.
If only she were not a deadly beast, a striga.
Oh ho ho ho.
The traitor responsible for the curse became the bait.
I don't remember him being responsible for the curse. Because I remember this was like the first short story in The Last Wish, which is the first Witcher book. It's a collection of short stories. Ooh. I haven't read the book in a while, but from what I remember, King Foltest, of whatever country it was, slept with his sister, and she got pregnant. And then I think she died in childbirth, and then they were both, the mother and child, buried in the same coffin. And then like 7 years later, the baby woke up as a striga. Hello, coffin. Yeah, you better run. And I remember the advisor wanted the striga to harm the populace because it would make them angry against Foltest and more likely to accept the Empire, which was planning to invade. We'll see the results of their invasion in The Witcher 3, I think. So he got what was coming to him, at least. Oh, ain't she pretty? What a beautiful 7-year-old. I feel bad for making the oh-ho-ho jokes from earlier. Now that I've reminded myself that she's a child. That's not right. Like, a monster is one thing. A kid? The reason he's not using his sword is because he promised Foltest that he would try not to kill her if he could. Here's the chain. The interesting thing about this is that the chain is silver, which binds magical creatures and weakens them. But there's a surprise. That's not the surprise I remember. Oh, wait, she did get tied up. Okay. Yeah, there's the surprise. It's because she broke broke through the silver chain, which is very unexpected. I forget what sign Geralt is using right now, but we're gonna end up using a bunch of those probably. Come get me. I dare you. She's way better at climbing than us, though I guess it's more jumping. Cunts! Why is the fuller only at the tip of the blade? I've never seen that before. Now, if I remember correctly, what he was doing there was basically turning the Striga's own malice against her. Like, it wasn't so much a stare down, if I remember right. It was some sort of Witcher thing. I could be wrong. It might have been just that he stared her down. So now what he's doing is he's climbing into the coffin, because the rules are, if she can't get back into her coffin by the third rooster crow, then she'll be cured. So he's just going to stay in the coffin to keep her out. This was also in the collection of short stories that were all based on fairy tales. I can't remember which one this was. Given the coffin, you would probably say Sleeping Beauty, but I'm not sure. There she is. One problem, though. She still had the claws, because the rooster hadn't crowed yet.
Though gravely wounded, the Witcher lifted the curse and gained fame.
We were slashed across the neck.
Changed with the coming of the Great War, the time of the sword and axe, the time of disdain. Geralt of Rivia disappeared, all but forgotten. But that's another story.
Yeah, he was out of commission for a while. He woke up once just to make sure that he wasn't getting cheated out of his payment, and then he went back to sleep. I did do a once-over on the Wikipedia page, which is why I'm remembering these details. I probably would not have remembered nearly as much had I not done a once-over. Alright, so let's start a new game. Let's start with The Witcher. And let's go easy, because I suck. Or keyboard and mouse controlled, dynamic camera, recommended for experienced. Nope, mouse it is. And this is his medallion. You're probably familiar with that since you've played a bit of The Witcher 3. It's representing that he was part of the Wolf School of Witchers, which I don't remember what that means. But it was the Wolf School.